The High Court has called Mamata Banerjee's ration at doorstep illegal. The Calcutta High Court has said that this is against the National Food Security Act, the decision on the centre extending free ration scheme. In fact, this was launched by Mamata Banerjee in November. Duare Ration Scheme is what it's called, covers about 10 crore people. The scheme is believed to be behind Mamata Banerjee's victory in 2021 state polls, as this scheme was quite popular. Let me go across to Saurabh for more details on this. Saurabh, any response so far from the government after what the court has said?
Well, not yet, but this is an issue that's much beyond perhaps, this one scheme. If we go back to the times of Dr. Manmohan Singh as Prime Minister, he was the one who said malnutrition is a national shame. And a lot of the urban poor benefit from schemes that are home delivery of rations. Basically, this is the ration that is given to people through the public distribution system. But the government, or the delivery agency in this case, which is the government, goes a step further, the state government, and reaches the ration to the doorstep of the beneficiary, which means the beneficiary, who is often the poor, who's struggling for 1 square meal a day, doesn't have to go to the ration shop, stand in a line, pay a fare, pick up his ration and come home. The ration shop basically delivers the ration to your home. And the High Court says that, since there is already the National Food Security Scheme, the state government has transgressed the limit of delegation by obliging fair price shops, what we call the ration shops, dealers to distribute the rations of the beneficiaries to their doorstep in the absence of any authority. In that effect, in the Enabling Act, the National Food Security Act. So basically what the High Court is saying is that the National Food Security Act is not giving the state government that authority to take it to the doorstep of the people. Now, West Bengal is not the state where these schemes have landed up in courts. There are other states as well. Delhi, for example, where Delhi High Court struck down the scheme that was put in place by the Arvind Kejriwal government, saying that you cannot use the rations procured by the central government. You can bring your own scheme. So there are several arguments, but malnutrition is the cause here, and this order of the High Court, unless of course the state government challenges it in the Supreme Court and gets an order in its favor to continue the scheme, this order of the High Court can have very large ramifications. And some activists believe, those who worked in the space of malnutrition, that food, home delivery of rations is a key, deciding factor in removing the problem of pilferage.
All right, Saurabh, many thanks for explaining that threadbare, even as the court has called the doorstep delivery of ration illegal.